Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. We start with a horrific story coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. 69 people, ranging from the ages 19 to 70 years, have been found locked away in cages at a church located along the eastern main road in Aruca, Trinidad on Wednesday morning. These men and women are believed to be victims of modern-day slavery and human trafficking, according to Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. Griffith then described the scenes as barbaric. During a sting operation coordinated by Griffith and executed by the Special Operations Response Team, the T&T Police Service rescued the 69 T&T citizens, 65 men and 4 women. They were all held captive, where most of them were in cages and some handcuffs. A committed member claimed lies, stating that it is a rehabilitation home for people who want to come out of drug addiction. It is alleged that the family members pay from $5,000 and more for their loved ones to be in the center. However, the pastor, who was detained by police, maintains that it is the rescue of 69 men and women on Wednesday when he appeared before a Parliament Joint Select Committee (JSC). The pastor told the JSC members that he had over 25 years' experience working with socially displaced people in Trinidad and Tobago. He said he rescued people on the streets and took them to his facility in Aruca. Investigations are ongoing. And now we turn to Jamaica. Residents of the Twickenham Park housing scheme in St. Catherine, Jamaica, are enraged with the current situation they are forced to endure. The occupants related that the sewage were flowing on the streets for months and, in some cases, seeping into houses. They further added that the problem has been plaguing the community for years, but this time the unhealthy and fetid wastewater is not drying up as it would in the past. Residents made mention of the health complications that could be had with this issue that is plaguing their community. Yesterday, when the National Water Commission Corporate Public Relations Manager Charles Buchanan was contacted, he said the company is working to address the issue as soon as possible. He emphasized that the sewers are only designed to take sewage and other biodegradable content which comes from wash basins and kitchens. And for our final story for tonight's regional news, we remain in Jamaica. The potential risk posed to Jamaica's banana and plantain crops as a result of the emergence of the deadly tropical race 4 TR4 disease in the Western Hemisphere has forced the Jamaican government to restrict the importation of the crops into the country. Agriculture Minister Adley Shaw has described the development as a matter which has serious national implications. He said TR4, which was previously called Panama disease, is not present in Jamaica, but the local industry has been placed on high alert after the disease, which was first identified in Asia in 1964 before spreading to Africa and other areas decades later, was detected in Colombia on August 8. Shaw said TR4 is considered one of the 10 most deadly diseases in the history of agriculture and is the most destructive disease to affect bananas, plantains, and the heliconia plants. Infected plants usually experience yellowing and wilting of the leaves. Some preventative measures have already been or will soon be implemented. These include the introduction of disinfection mats at the international airports and cruise ship piers to allow travelers to disinfect their shoes before entering the country, and the establishment of a diagnostic laboratory by the Banana Board to undertake early identification of the disease. And that was all for tonight's regional news. Thanks for joining.